Hello everyone, I'm back again. Last episode we got a lot done. We got a bunch of gold, we paid off the Badges of Honor debt, and we reached level 20. Our quests for this episode are going to be capturing 3 camps, capture 10 sentries, get a full set of gear, reach level 30, and max out one of our specializations. Since we'll be unlocking the specializations in this episode because they unlock at level 21. Also, before we start, let's name our juvenile salamander Drake. His name is going to be Fireworm. This was a suggestion from the comments below of what to name the pet. It was to name my pets on dragons' names from the How to Train Your Dragon book series. I decided just to do one this episode and continue with other dragon names in further episodes, unless any of you have any other suggestions for pet names. The name I decided on first was Fireworm. This dragon not only kind of looks like the Drake, but it also breathes fire. Another cool note about this is the Fireworm is also a name of a type of dragon that was in the show. I'd also like to find out what utility skill we're going to be using for the last one. So as of right now, we don't have that good of choices, but I think we're going to be going with Sharpening Stone. This will increase our damage by quite a bit, especially on longbow with its condition damage. And now we get to head out on the road of our journey. Doesn't have any tier and it's out of the way. Plus they've got an orange sword on their keep, so they might be distracted with that. Just trying to deal any damage as possible. Oh, I totally forgot about swapping my pet. This isn't going quite well. Heal, go invisible, but of course I can't because I am marked. Just trying to deal as much damage as possible. My pet is downed again. Let's try to get away with their skills. Go invisible. Use my CC on them. Try to deal some more damage, use his hidden pistol to try to get away. Swappy yet again. Do my other pets. Heal as one. Go invisible. Try to deal some more damage with my longbow 2 and 5. Use my sharpening stone for the condition damage. Put down another barrage. My pet is about to go down again. Be gone down. Let's swap pet now. Tried to go invisible, but of course I was marked. Go invisible with my pets, but still marked. My pet goes down. I need to heal. Use my condition damage skills. Just trying to get any damage I can. Let's swap pet. Use my hidden pistol to get away from that hit. Go invisible. Get marked again. I need to take out the scout. I think that's what's marking me. Scout's down. Now on to the supervisor. And he is down. Nice. Good way to start off the day. Got a camp fairly easily, except wish the dredge came earlier. They would have helped a lot. Quite a lot. But at least they will be here to protect the camp a little bit for if anybody else comes to try to take it. Dodge back, I need to stay alive. There's 3 of us. So this is going to be a quick camp capture. Very, very quick camp capture. Let's push him out of the ring. Come on, stay out of the ring. Okay. Well, we got some more XP from that. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright. Some more experience, and now we're at 2 out of 3 camps. I'm gonna try to take this one over here. Oh, it's captured. Okay, well, change of plans then. So in this episode, I want to get a full specialization unlocked, which means I need hero points. I've already gotten 1 hero point from over here, but the other 2 sides also have hero points. One of them is going to be in the dredge area, and then one's going to be in the Hylek frog area. And they're pretty easy hero points because all you do is commune with a point. I know there's also hero points on other borderlands, but those I'm pretty sure you have to actually fight something to get it. That will be much more difficult, and I don't think I should do it. Not in this episode, at least. So let's come here, commune with this place of power, and now we have another hero point. So now we're at 20, and now we need to start working on our levels again. Because once we hit level 21, then we'll start getting our specializations and get a pretty good power boost. We could always try to go find more pets. I think we've only found 1 pet on the red side, so there might be another pet over there if there are 2 per side, like green had 2. So maybe red will have 2 as well. For blue, the pet was located next to one of the camps. And over here, there's a huge open spot where pet might be. So there's 4 spores around here. There's a black bear. Maybe there's a juvenile bear around here. Is there a juvenile bear anywhere? Hello? Any bear? Any juvenile thing? Any pet? Any pet just waiting for an owner? Aha! Juvenile black bear. Juvenile black bear. Yes, please, I'd like to tame you. What do you give? Weakness. I wouldn't really say I'd want it, because I don't think that any of that would be useful right now. Plus, we have really good pets already with our jaguar and our drake. But just to look at it, this is what he gets. Not really anything good. Roars fiercely. It doesn't even give fear or anything. It just weakens foes. It's not too bad for Soul Beast though, because it does give that invulnerability twice, not just once. And it has a healing bite. So that's a lot of people. I found their team. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I got a Tome of Knowledge. Tome of Knowledge. And that means if we consume it, we're level 21, and that means we get our specializations. And 6 more hero points, not bad. So now we can start working on one of these. So I'm thinking of going marksmanship, because that makes my bow better, which... But then I'm building around a bow, and then I have to have bow on pretty much all the time. Though, this is good. This spec is also good for other things. Like, I do use it in my Untamed build that's only melee, because of its buff to stuns and stuff. Or I could go with skirmishing. Skirmishing buffs Fury, which is quite helpful, but then again at this low level, I'm not going to be crit capping anytime soon. So I might stay away from skirmishing right now and go with marksmanship, because marksmanship is based more around percentage damage buffs instead of fury buffing and everything. So we got opening strike. Now let's train some more into it. We got stone form. I don't think I'll be using it. Hunter's gaze, clarion bond, alpha focus, wolf song, farsighted. Farsighted will be nice, and that's all we could get. Now we got really quite close. If we open up these skirmish chests, we may be able to get there. Oh. There's a necro behind us. I really don't want to fight him. Come on, get away, get away. Swap pets. Not marked anymore. Oh, I don't have my Jaguar on. I don't have my Jaguar on. Let's stealth again. Just trying to get away here. Turn around, hidden pistol. No, why did I get stuck there? I can't even walk up a cliff normally. Let's go stealth again. Turn. Use your lightning reflexes. Get farther away. I want to see if I can do some damage to him. Not too much. Only 2,000 damage, but my team is now here, so let's help finish off him. And now there's a core warrior over there. Let's turn, use hidden pistol. I didn't turn the correct way. I'm still locked onto the warrior. Let's stun the Reaper. Go invisible, that way all of his pets don't keep hitting me. Use barrage, trying to deal any damage. Gonna use my Condi. Try to get some condition damage on the warrior here. He's now down. Let's stun the Reaper again, and we got him down. Nice. That went well. That went very, very well. Okay. Now that I'm still alive, let's claim that and that. So we just got another skirmish chest as well. So now we can open up 5 skirmish chests for a total of 30 Jade Heroics. 30 Jade Heroics turns into 30 hero points. Once we come back here and claim them. And this guy, the Heroics Notary. So then we take 3 of these because we had 30, and then we consume. So now, hopefully we can train the rest, and not quite. We need 4 more hero points. We should be able to get that on the next level up if it gives us another 6 hero points like it has been. If so, that'll be nice, because then we'll have Lead the Wind. But, until we get that, now we can put on Marksmanship. Out of these, I feel like the best choice is going to be Hunter's Gaze, especially since Stone Form requires an elite skill to work, and I don't quite have it yet. This also might be good because I do swap between my pets quite a lot, since that's mainly my only mechanic as a core ranger. But yeah, I think it might be worth actually going with that. I normally go with Hunter's Gaze in most builds, but right now I think Clarion Bond will actually be better. So on to the next one, let's see what we get here. Farsight is a nice, easy damage buff, but Moment of Clarity makes our attack of opportunity do more damage. And we get it whenever we interrupt. But the thing with that is I'm still using longbow right now, so my rapid shot and my barrage won't actually get this buff, I don't think, because it only does 1 instance of damage. And for spear, it might be worth it, but again, it's 2 instances of damage on my spear 2. Spear 3 it's not, but I think it's just better to go with Farsighted since both of her weapons are going to be ranged for right now, since Spear has some range and Longbow of course is range. For the last one, I think Predator's Onslaught is going to be the way to go. This is a damage buff whenever they're CC'd, so my Longbow 4 or my Spear 5 on the flip, and the other one's just not quite as good for the exact same reason as the other one, because we have a lot of multiple attack skills, with our rapid shot, our barrage, and even our spear too. So I think that's a good choice for now. I have sadly played on another character this week, so I won't be able to get that nice extra weekly chests for the lockboxes and the high chance of getting World vs. World XP. So it may take a lot longer today, but it should be okay. Captured that sentry, and that's a lot of experience. Let's go invisible, and then use our lightning reflexes, go invisible again with our pet, and then walk this way, and then we're going to mount and try to get away. Alright, let's go invisible, and then land on them, dealing as much damage as we can. We get quite a bit of damage there. A lot more than we used to. Even our barrage is now dealing over 5,000 damage. Almost hit 7,000 on most of them. Let's use another barrage and then swap our pet. That way we can get our next pet back sooner. Also, we're going to be healing and then popping in to deal even more damage. That was 4,000 damage on one skill and 3,000, 2,000. Quite a lot of damage now, and taking camps is so much easier. 5,000 on rapid shot. Very, very, very nice. Let's swap pets, and then we've gotten the supervisor down. So now we wait for the capture of this camp, and then we'll have all 3 captures of camps done for today. Now we gotta focus on getting those sentries. Dismount here, we're gonna hit them with longbow 4 and then leading on to 2, trying to deal as much damage as we can as fast as we can, that way we don't get caught. Our pet does quite a bit of damage as well, and we almost got it down. Nice, we got it down in less than a minute. Alright, so now we have captured the camp, and that's 1 out of 10 sentries completed. Alright. Skirmish Chests, another Skirmish Chest. We got some more instant reward track progress as well. Do we get another tome from the reward track? We do not. But we still get a Skirmish Chest, so let's convert these into Jade Heroics. And then come here to buy 6 more hero points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take those and then consume. Not too bad, not too bad. So now, train Lead the Wind, and then we have that done. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably shouldn't have done that, because now I would have to focus around longbow. Predator's Onslaught was already fairly good, but Lead the Wind will be easier for taking camps and such, so I'll still equip it. So Lead the Wind, Farsighted, and Clarion Bond. Yeah, they're taking the camp, and I will make it just in time. And now we have taken the camp. 200 more experience, going to my World vs. World level. So we're going to start off with this sentry. It's the one that's most out in the open, but at least it's not near some other stuff, so it's probably a lot easier to get than the other ones, especially with nobody being here right now. So now that we have Lead the Wind, my longbow 4 is actually giving me quickness, which helps quite a bit for unleashing my rapid fire and also my barrage. So there is a mirage there. I just did 5,000 damage. That is very surprising. Let's try to get away though, because I'm not going to be able to deal with him any longer than that. So I tried to go invisible, but of course I was marked. I really want to get the sentry. I really do. But he didn't use any skills on me, so I feel like he's just trying to bait me. Okay, he teleported off. Okay. Okay, no, he did not teleport off. He went invisible. Now he's starting to use skills, so let's get out of here. Let's see here. What are they going to be doing? Got my longbow ready. Are we going to be pushing? Let's get this Vindicator. Nice. Alright. We're gonna be pushing. Gonna put down my barrage on the bridge, even though it's probably not going to do too much damage. Any damage really helps though. I now can pierce and they don't have any projectile reflect, so this is going really well. Let's use our Condi skill. I fell off the bridge, let's heal. Put down another barrage here. Okay. Well, we don't have quite good damage, so let's try to escape here. Use my invisible ability once, twice, and 3 times. 3 times was not necessary, but hey. Let's try to finish off this Reaper, and we got him. Now we're being pushed in from both sides, both from red and blue, but we should be pretty fine because we've got a fairly good position here, plus we have SMC to run into if required. Oh, weekly mist hardened transcendent chests. So we just got 4 gold. So now we're at 26 gold, 29 silver, and 41 copper. And we have lockbox keys for when we get some hardened lockboxes, which we just get some from right here. So that'll be nice to open later, but right now we're kind of in the middle of a fight. I was invited to this squad, so I'm just gonna join and follow them around for a little bit. I don't have too many helpful things for zergs right now, but at least I do have it immobilized on my spear 5 flip and a daze on my spear 4 flip. And that should be pretty good. Plus I also have my stun on longbow 4, which now pierces if they don't have projectile reflects. This is going to be a nice XP boost if we get on the tower, and we got a reward track. Reward, that is a Tome of Knowledge. So now we're level 22. What does this unlock? Combat combinations? Ah, fields and stuff. Very nice. We also got more attributes, but I think our attributes are already level 80 because of being raised up. Anyways, we're now level 22, and we're very close to reaching our next world versus world level. We just did. With that bonus chest, we now get a Chests of the Mists, and that's going to be another Tome of Knowledge, which is another level. We get to pick from spears, so this is very nice. So, weapon strength, it's down slightly, but it does have more precision and more power, so I'm going to be going with this one. So now let's go into our equipment and equip that, and then we can transfer this spear that we have on now to our underwater set, and now we're set for both. Let's take down this Lord. Let's put down our barrage because that's our main damaging skill. I just got pushed off, and hopefully I can get back in time to capture. Of course, it has to be all the way on the other side, so I'm going to use Hidden Pistol, and it launched me the wrong way. Come on, quicker, quicker, quicker. So this wall's down as well. This is perfect. I can now mount. Let's run up these stairs real quick. And I got another hit. That was 4,000 damage. I am very surprised how quickly it raised up the damage with our specializations. Another bonus chest, that's even more World vs. World XP, that's 250 to be exact. I think I'm kind of to the point where I'm not super worried about losing tiny amounts of money that are less than silver, because I do get quite a bit of gold from other sources such as these mist-hardened transcendent chests. We also get quite a bit from memories of battle. So I'm just going to deposit these and just not worry about them. I also don't find these very helpful, but I guess I can sell them at a merchant when we get there. Let's take down these shield generators. This will get us some experience. 22, 17, and 17. Not too bad. Now let's head on up to Tower Lord and finish him off. There's an orange sword outside. I'm hoping that that was just us. I think it was. Trying to deal as much damage as I can. 7,000, 8,000, not too bad. Let's swap to our spear. Get these skills down. 4,000 damage. See, skirmishing will be actually quite good because look at all these times we're actually critting. And we don't have any buffs to it, really. Oh, I guess we do have Fury right now. Alright. We're going to jump. You. Swap pets. I'm going to try to get some damage down with my longbow, but of course they have reflex and stuff. And it's not going quite well. If I was a core necro, this would be a lot better. I would be able to do a lot more to help out while zerging. But I really want to try Gale Shot when it comes out. And I think I'm really going to enjoy it, so I'm just going to be playing that mostly. Come on, land that. As much damage as possible, and he's down. Boom. So, we just got a staff, a pretty good staff. Right now I kind of feel like I should replace my longbow right now, because then I might be able to actually help more with while in this zerg. Come on, let me get out of combat so I can equip it. Alright, well, we're just pushing. Let's try to stun that guy. That didn't quite work. There is somebody up on the cannon up here. I'm just going to put down my barrage on him, see how much damage it does. 4,000. Not great. Okay, let's finish off this Tower Lord and capture the tower. 9%. 8%, 5%, and he is now down. Let's head up here and capture the tower. Nice 440 experience, not too bad. Ooh, Traveler of the Four Winds. Of course my inventory is full. Don't need this, don't need this. They're not going to make me really any money that I need. Bonus chest, I get a nice thimble of experience. Now that I'm out of combat, let's quickly equip this staff. Full bind it, yes please. Let's take down the supervisor and capture this camp. We're now above the 3 captured camps we were wanting, and that is perfect. Well, we just leveled up our World vs. World level. Now we got another Chest of the Mists. Again, my inventory is full. But this means I get another Tome of Knowledge now. And I am now level 24. I also get another amulet. I'm going to be going with the power, of course. But I think that this is Ah, this is a better amulet. 20 power instead of 12. Not too bad. I don't have any supply because I didn't pick it up. I'm going to leave these guys here. Great tag though. I would really level up quite fast if I stayed with them. But I just feel like I'm not really helping. Plus I need to get these sentries captured for my quest that I was wanting to do. Okay, seems to be a core warrior here. Hopefully he doesn't mind me trying to take this sentry over here. Invis to get closer. Invis again. But of course now we're near a sentry, so our invis won't really be helping. My damage output is definitely a lot lower with the staff, but it was quite helpful in the zerg, I feel like. Alright, the sentry's almost down. My auto attack on staff still doesn't do too bad of damage. Would do a lot better if I did have crits more often. Seems like it would actually be a fairly good build and at normally level 80. Another 110 XP plus another sentry. Since I died, let's take the time to take these skirmish chests, turn them into Jade heroics, and turn them into hero points. So that's going to be another 6 hero points that we can now spend. There we go. That we can now use for training. So, muddy terrain is fairly good, I feel like. Although sharpening stone did work fairly well there. Is there any other things that might be helpful? So the heal that you start off with seems fairly good. Maybe I go the signet path or the signet of the stone for invulnerability. Maybe that will help me get away much easier. So I guess we'll go that way. Use some hero points, and now we have the signet of the stone. So now we can equip that. I kinda don't like hidden pistol, so I'm going to replace that with the signet of the stone. And then I guess for just damage buff, I'll use the signet of the wild. Though muddy terrain might be good for the immobilize. But I feel like that would only be helpful for if we're actually PvPing with people. What do I get from this? Stuff I don't care about. How about this? Yes! Yes! Another Tome of Knowledge. Another Tome of Knowledge. So that means we're now at level what? Level 25. We're halfway there to 30. This is going quite fast. We also got a back piece now. So this is one step closer to our goal of having a full set of gear. We still need the accessories and gloves. Oh. Protect Me is probably going to be the next one I tried to get. Can I get there right now? I sure can. So now I have Protect Me, which will be really helpful for later once I actually start fighting. So probably, I'm guessing it's going to be around maybe level 60, maybe higher to more like 70. But then I should be closer on the level with other people and start dealing actually decent damage. Other than that, we're taking down the sentry and we are almost there. Now we got it. So I'm going to be swapping back to my bow now that I'm out of the zerg. It does do a lot more damage because of barrage and my rapid shot. Plus staff is more of just a support weapon anyways. But I do see it possibly being really good for damage on its auto attack if you build around crit capping and just do quite a lot of damage. Alright. Taking down the sentry. Please Please, just let me take the sentry. Yes. Yes. We've got a mini Daliak. Let's see, what do I have? What do I have? Where's my cute little fuzzy guy? There. Cute little fuzzy guy. Yeah! Little chicken. Little chicken. Little chicken. Oh yeah. Well, I captured another sentry. But this is fun. What is that tonic? Mini Daliak or something? That's so cute. So cute. Looks like we got another skirmish chest and some more reward track progress. Will we get a tome from this reward track progress? We will not. But at least that's some more loot that we can open up later. Alright, let's try to get this sentry down. As always, going to be coming in with my spear, trying to deal as much damage as always. Come on. I really need to get the sentry. Come on. Come on. Nice. Now please let me capture it. Please let me capture it. Oh. Oh, no. What if I go into tonic? Tonic mode? Will tonic mode save me? No. Yes. Yes. Tonic mode wins. Tonic mode wins. And another sentry. 6 out of 10 sentries. So I'm going to take it. Let's put as much damage as possible on him again. Nice. Now let's come over here to capture. Oh no. Weekly objective defender completed. Let's get this claim land. I would help you, but I don't deal damage. Okay, I'm gonna still try to help. Let's push him back. Let's go invisible. Putting down a barrage. Let's focus this berserker. Come on, stun him. No. Run, teammate, run. Run faster. No! Okay, let's see. Can I heal him? Oh, he's just gonna die there. Let's go invisible. Try to get away. Try to get away. Try to get away. Come on. Come on. No. I died too. But at least I got a sentry. I got a sentry. I sure did. Let's finish this off too. Longbow 4, longbow 2, and my barrage does so much damage. And then I can just lead him to spear. And it's just great. And there we go. These chases are so long. Every episode they just keep getting longer and longer. Until eventually I'll actually be able to deal tons of damage. Oh! Wait. This guy has a kite. This guy's friendly. I think this was the mini Daliak guy. In that case, I'm gonna just see how far I can push myself in this fight. Because I am level only 25, but I got him pretty low earlier. I do have fairly good sustain for the level I'm at with my invulnerability. Come on. Can I push him? No, didn't push him off the edge. Come on. I'm wondering if this guy's low level too. Oh no, oh no, oh no. There's a ballista there. There is a ballista there. Let's heal. Can I push him? Can I push him? That was so close. But he did go off the edge. On purpose though. mini chicken. Mini chicken. Chicken. Yeah, it is the Daliak. The mini Daliak Willy Bender. Oh, that's great. Mr. Warrior is back again. Mr. Warrior is back again. Hello there. Yeah, invisible. That's done. Almost pushed him off. I think that's kind of the only way I'm going to be able to win this fight if... Okay, this is definitely a lower level. This is definitely a lower level. Or he's just going really easy on me. But I think he's another lower level. I think so. No! That would be really cool if he is another lower level. No, he can't be. Because his food buff is still the normal. Come on, let's get him. Get him. Bonk. Alright, come on, come on. Land a barrage. Land a barrage. Yes, yes, almost there. No! Come on. I want to get you, I want to get you. No. No! So close. So close. Oh, that's great. That was great. Still there, let's go invisible. Oh no. That's a lot more damage. That sure is a lot more damage. Come on, heal, 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 heal. Yes. No. 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 The burning almost got me. I'm almost dead. I'm dead. Alright, anyways, I got a gold skirmish chest now. And that gives me 1 skirmish chest and some reward track progress, and I get another tome because of that. And I finish off the reward track, so I get a gift of battle, just in case I do go for legendaries. So now, using this Tome of Knowledge, I am now at level 26. I get a Peridot Nugget, so if I get something good, I can put it on. I actually might just put it on my spear right away. That's an extra 5 power and 2 ferocity. Alright, please let me get the sentry. As much damage as possible. I need to get this down as quick as possible. I am spotted, and there have been a lot of people around this area. Put down another barrage, and then I'm going to swap to my spears, dealing as much damage as possible. Oh. Strong Axe of Ice. That is actually fairly good. Do I have a good sword? I don't. So I'm actually level 26 now, so I can equip the Strong Amulet, and that's a fairly big boost to my damage. So let's open up this Transcendent Chest. That's 4 more Mist Hardened lockboxes, and then open these with the keys. What do I get? Do I get any experience? I do not. But I do get Mist-infused Sharpening Stones for when I hit level 80. That would be very nice. I also got quite a lot of catapults. So when I do start roaming, I will actually be able to take towers. So, finish off the sentry here. Barrage helping so much. Alright. Is there anybody around? It doesn't look like it. Looks like I will be able to take this sentry and get my 10th sentry. No! Please, just go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I got a sentry, my 10th sentry, that I probably shouldn't have been able to. But hey, now I've got my 10th sentry and that is now completed. So I'm going to start opening some of these bags. Let's see what I get here. 10 piles of crystalline dust, that's not too bad. So now we're at 28 gold and 4 silver. Shield. I wish rangers could use shields, but ooh, yes! Yes, 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 that's a big, big, big boost to damage. 43 power and 31 precision. My longbow just had 25 power, plus the weapon strength is almost 100 more. Get a really nice spear. That is another buff to my damage, and I'm going to be using that. It also chills a foe when striking from the flank, so that is very, very helpful. It is a buff to my mask, so that's not too bad. Ooh, gloves. Yes, I needed gloves. That's another buff. I think that I'm actually just going to be selling all of this stuff to this merchant. I'd like to sell a few things, yes. Okay, well that's not a lot of money. I'm just gonna sell them to sell them. I'm not gonna count any of this because it takes too much time to calculate. Okay, now I have a lot more room. When I was selling, I did see that I had another spear. This spear is also very good, and I will be putting that in my underwater slot, and it's about the same. I think it actually, yeah, it is the exact same weapon, but now I have it in the underwater slot as well. I also saw that I had these, but they're not any better, and I also had a chest plate that was really a lot better. So it gives me power instead of condition damage, and it has a lot more defense. Plus it has a rune, so I'm getting +4 stats. Open this up again, and here's a skirmish chest. I now have 5 skirmish chests, and my reward track progressed even further and got me some memories of battle. Alright. I might not actually be able to get in here. I do want to try, though. I'm really worried about this thief here. This thief does a lot of damage. But I should be able to get in. Use my Warclaw leap twice, and I'm now in. So, hop down on them. Of course, I was up too high for when the damage ticked. Let's run out. So much damage. So much damage than earlier. Not compared to level 80s, that's for sure. Gonna jump over here. What did I get from this? More reward track stuff. That isn't a tome of knowledge. Is not. So, take out this Lord Tower. Tower Lord. 9,000 damage. Yes. That's doing so much more damage than it was. Oh, this is great. It's nice because you can actually see the difference when you're leveling up. It's not like a huge boost at level 80. You're actually getting small boosts all the way up, which is actually kind of surprising because this mode was made for level 80s only. You can't even get in here otherwise. Anyways, we took down the Tower Lord and we have captured the tower. Just got 2 drops of World v World XP, and that will help with leveling up my World vs World level, which, of course, is another tome. I'm just gonna hop on up here with my longbow. Use my longbow 2 to get the quickness, and then launch my barrage down. Not a ton of damage, but At least I tagged them all, so I'm going to be getting experience for all of them. And drops. I got a focus and a pauldron. The pauldron looks to be better than the one I have on, so that is amazing. Come on, yes. And then let's finish him off. my fancy finisher landed. Finish off this sentry. And then get this. And now we have captured the sentry. And that's 110 more Worldly World XP. Slowly going up with my World versus World level. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Another Tome of Knowledge from the reward track. That means I am now at level 27. So I get to pick an axe. None of these axes look very good. I'm just going to pick the middle one and leave. Alright, we just got another Skirmish Chest. More reward track progress and another Skirmish Chest that we can convert to a Jade Heroics later. There is a bobblehead laboratory here that I'm definitely gonna chug. Oh yes. This is great. This is great. My bobblehead Warclaw and my bobblehead Char. Har har. Alright. Priest of Balsar lockbox. Loot box. So we got another staff, but we also got a hammer. I like hammers. But the situation isn't really that good. Oh yeah. Bobblehead. Look at that. This oak heart is rocking out. Yeah, rock out. Bobbleheads are great. Bobbleheads are great. I got to level 15 fairly quickly. But this next part is just really quite long. 4,000 damage. Jeez. So much damage. For this level. I'm just surprised by how much damage you can do at this level. When I first thought about doing this challenge, I was kind of thinking that it was going to be impossible because you'd just be at level 1, but you scale to level 80. So I think that's kind of what makes it possible, because your health is actually still up at normal levels. Going to open these. Does it give me anything good? It does. A much stronger coat than the one I have now. It gives me precision and some more power. Its rune is not as good, but it also gives us defense boost, so not terrible. Still no maces, but I did get an upgrade to the pants I already had. Not only does it give me more power, it also gives me precision like the rest have been doing. I kind of feel like that I should use a hammer. So I'm going to be using a hammer instead of my longbow because I still want the stealth on my spear. The spear stealth is just really good. And then because I'm off of my longbow now, I want to change Lead the Wind to Predator's Onslaught. This makes it so it doesn't rely on the longbow to help out. So I'm wanting my Hammer 5 and Hammer 2 to be the normal unleashed ones, and the other two can be the stuns. So hop in, that's 4,000 damage. This also, the hammer also gives me fury, so that might actually help a lot more than I was thinking it might. Quickly demolish that sentry, it stood no chance, and now we're going to be capturing it for probably another 110 XP, and that means we would only need to be about 1,000 more experience, and then we're at the next World vs. World level, which is another tome. We also got another Skirmish Chest, which gives us Mystic Coins since we're in the gold territory now. Along with that, we get instant reward track progress and some Skirmish Chests. Quite good, that chest. So, that reward track progress gives me 10 more memories of battle, another tome of knowledge, yes, 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 and some other trash. Yes, it's not really trash because you can get good equipment from it, but anyway, it's going to level up by using the tome, and now we're level 28. Out of these, I think I'm going to be getting the Strawberry Ghost because it gives boons. Oh, magic find while under the effect of boons. But still, this can be helpful because when we're in zergs later on, we might get a better drop from players. Alright, let's get this veteran sentry right here. And so much damage. So much more damage than normal. And now we have captured the sentry, and that's another 110 World v World XP, and it brought my participation back up, so I don't have to worry about it going under tier 6 again. And now that one's captured. I need 600 more experience, and then I will be able to get a tome from just the World vs. World level. We got another bonus chest. That's 2 drops of World XP. That's almost there. Wow. All I need is 11 more experience, and then I get another tome from the World vs. World level. So, hello. I know this is abrupt, but I didn't click record for the last 2 levels. So, I lost all that footage, but here's basically what happened. So, as you know, I was really close to leveling up my World vs. World level. I ended up killing a Doliac for the last amount that I needed for that. So I got level 29 from there. And from there, I just went around capturing sentries and stuff to pretty much just wait for my reward track to finish. That way I could get the Tome of Knowledge from the reward track. So I went around, I did a lot of the sentries, I got quite a lot of experience from there, probably around 2,000 experience. I got a lot of sentries, I don't know how many, but on the last sentry that I was getting for level 30, I fully downed and defeated a catalyst on my own. I wish I caught that, because that was really cool. I'm very surprised that that happened. But, of course, there's no footage of it, and yeah. But anyways, I made it to level 30, and I opened up all the chests I had in here, and I didn't get a full set of gear, which is pretty sad, but yeah. I also opened up all my skirmish chests, and I trained out all of the skills I possibly could. I couldn't train out the ones that had the elite skills because I don't unlock them until level 31, but next episode, then I just have to progress one more level and then I get them. I'm probably either going to be going with the Strength of the Pact or the Entangle. They're both really good. Entangle probably will be better because I'll be able to get away easier, but with me being able to take out a Catalyst at level 29, Strength of the Pact might be better, because that'll improve my damage. But anyways, yeah, I've reached level 30, and this is how I'm feeling. Yeah. Pretty bad. Well, even though you couldn't see the last 2 levels, I still hope you enjoyed the video, and there will be a hold on the next episode of the series because the open beta for the new Elite Specializations will be starting on the 20th, and I really want to try them out and make some videos on my first experiences with them. So as always, I hope to see you in one of these, and have a great day.